Three, two, one. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Edomilio, and today here in Talk and Talk, we're going to discuss a little bit about purpose. And I have people here that they don't know, they don't have purpose. Believe me? I'm just kidding. But they are very interesting to discuss this topic. So let's start with Yasmin. Yasmin, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. I'm Yasmin. I'm 20. I live in São Paulo. Here, I live with my parents, with my cat too. Nowadays, I work as an intern on software development. And in my free time, I like to read books, watch series. When I have more time, I play some video game too. And I've been in the platform to practice my English and my Spanish too.
Okay. How long have you been here?
I've been here since September 2023, so almost 2 years.
Okay, nice. Thanks, Yasmin. Giselle, how about you? Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Giselle. I am 35 years old. I live in Picos, Piauí.
Okay.
I'm graduated in computer science. I work as a software engineer, and that is, I want to improve my English for my work as a computer web development developer or
Okay.
software engineer.
A lot of people from technology. A lot of people. Gabriel, please, can you introduce again?
I think people from computer, from software development,
So
we
you're
have
gonna, you know, make money in dollar. That's the point. You're gonna
that's
say
the
something
point.
about because no, there's the point
Yes,
in money.
that's the point. And we have remote opportunities, so it's
Exactly.
I think it's why
This is nice.
everybody is here. I'm Gabriel. I'm 41 years old. I was born in São Paulo, but now I live in Goiânia. My hobbies, actually, I started to play tennis in last week. It's something that I really enjoy, and I wasn't doing for about 15 years because of don't have time and money and
Okay.
others objects in my life. But now I'm returned to do this. This is becoming my main hobby, and I think that's it. I need to
Okay.
create a introduction. I just doing by heart here.
Yeah, by heart is the awesome way, the best way, I mean, because it's a natural, sounds natural, more natural. Guys, let's talk about purpose, right? Do you have a purpose in life? What's your purpose in life? Very deep, very deep.
For me,
Yasmin,
I
let's start with Yasmin.
Yeah,
Your
okay.
purpose.
Yeah, I think my purpose is trying to make the difference be inside my environment. So, my parents fight a lot to give me a lot of life opportunities. They don't have so much studies in the life, but they make their best. So I always try to make my best day by day to give this exchange today. So I think this is my purpose. I always try to make my best day by day and try to be best in my environment, try to give exchange as I think thanks to they. So yeah, I think this is my purpose.
Oh, nice, very nice, very interesting. Giselle, how about you? Have you thought about it? Purpose? Your purpose?
And I think have a purpose is uh, is the main reason for your life. I think
Okay.
everyone have purpose in your life. It this purpose that make your work to do some things in a day by day. Yeah, I think have different purpose and has a have a purpose long time purpose is a and a purpose for a short time, purpose by day, by week, by month. But I think we live in uh, based on purpose every day.
Oh, yeah, this is nice. I think. Yeah, you're right. I don't think I'm thinking a lot purpose in my life because sometimes I'm kind of figuring out new purpose in life. For example, nowadays I'm teaching how to write in a scientific way, and this is so awesome. And I spend a lot of time reading and thinking and try to teaching this stuff. It's kind of became a very big thing in my life, and I never thought about it before. So this is interesting. Gabriel, how about you? What's your purpose in life?
Uh, I have wrote here some things, but I will change. You see that I don't have purpose because I'm changing right now. But one thing that I am trying to do with my life is I'm trying to have a early retirement. What is this? Is something that I don't want to work my entire life for the rest of my life. I want to live with my own investments. So this is
Wow,
something that I'm trying to do. So it's something, a purpose for that. It's not that I'm going to retire and do nothing. I want to retire to do the things that I want to do. But for that, I need money. I need to live with my investment. So I have, instead of using 8 hours of my time to do a job for another person, I want to spend my 8 hours with quality and doing other things that I like. So I just cross everything that I wrote here and say here again by heart.
very good. Yeah, this is interesting. I think the purpose, because I think Giselle said something very nice that the purpose can drive our lives, like big picture, right? You try to pursue this stuff, so we have energy. For example, here in Talk and Talk, we have seen a lot of people that they started to study English, a long time before, but they didn't learn because was without purpose. Like learn English, by learn, like without purpose. Just because I need to learn how to speak in English, but we don't have a aim. Like I want to speak in English because I want to work abroad. I want to do this or do that. Okay, so this is
Yeah,
very interesting.
this is interesting because if you have a purpose, you do with 100% focus. You do with, yeah, because you like, because you want to. When this is the case, you do it better, no? So
Exactly.
that's why everybody in this world wants to have a purpose. Huh?
Okay, very good. But I will address first the same question, but to Yasmin. Yasmin, do you think you changed it in any time your purpose, or have you built in your purpose since you were very young or so on? Like you changed it, or no, you are figuring out day by day that your purpose in a picture?
I think, like I said, my purpose is a big thing, but the small steps to achieve that, I think I always shape them day by day, little by little, because I cannot think, I don't know, 10 years after now, how my life could be and how I connect to achieve my purpose. So I change a lot the ways that I try to achieve that, but the main purpose keep the same, I think.
Very good. You have this very line in your mind, very clear. Okay, this is nice. Giselle, how about you? First, what's your purpose in life? Have you think about that? Do you have a purpose, like a big purpose? And the second question is, have you changing or you changed it in the past, your purpose or not? Was just the same?
Um, I think my big purpose in my life is to create my daughters well. I think I have two daughters, and
Okay.
I want to see uh, her grow up and uh, walk by yourself. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Very nice.
That's it. You know, I I agree with Gabriel about early retire, early
Yeah.
retire. I think I don't know if I want to early retire, but I want to 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 how can I say um, to viver of my
Okay.
investments, you know,
Okay.
and in this case, work is a like a hobby, in not a
Okay.
obligation. Yeah, and
Yeah, this is
about oh,
go ahead, go ahead.
and about question two, I don't know, I think that's for a fulfilling life,
Hmm.
we need have a purpose. But I don't know. Um, People is very different, and it's a personal question.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I asked you if you changed your purpose, and probably of course, probably not. Of course, you changed it because now you have kids. So kids is a turning point in life, right? When you
Yes,
had,
yeah,
yeah, when you had
but
no kids.
yeah, but I think I maintain my purpose since I have had 18,
Wow.
20 years old. Yeah, I maintain my
Yeah.
purpose. And I think in a life I how can I say create new purpose. Yeah, after my
Perfect.
daughters, I have a big change in a life, in mind. Yeah, and
Okay.
since these babies, I live my life is based on these two
Okay.
daughters.
Okay. Nice. Thanks for sharing, Giselle. How about you, Gabriel? You changed it, your purpose, you create this new purpose, or since you were a kid, I I want to have an early retirement with 10 years.
Of course not. I I think we change a lot our purpose. For example, when we are younger, our purpose is more related to experience new things. When
Hmm.
you become a little bit older, your purpose start to be in creating new things. And I think when we get older, is something that we want to contribute or helping others. Maybe something related to that. But one of the main purpose I think is to having kids. It's the
Hmm.
one of the main purpose of here to reproduce and populate
Yeah.
the world. I don't have kids, but probably if I had, it's a big project. It's a project for your entire life, so it's something uh,
Yeah.
that you need to uh, focus. And I don't know. I change your question. I don't know if I answer
Yeah.
your question.
Just let me explain here. Sometimes, I try to open the conversation just based on a topic. No, we need to fill this 10 questions to maintain the talk and structure. However, I try to change sometimes the question because I think maintain the conversation more natural, it's better to improve or, sentences to out of the blue create sentence answers and questions. So it's
right.
more natural. If I see that the people can do this, I started to create new questions and try to make the conversation flow.
Yes,
If it's
perfect.
not if script, I try to just follow the questions.
Yes, much better.
Yeah, about changing purpose. When I was young, when I was studying at my, I think, undergraduate, my dream was being a professor, right, at university. So I made my undergraduate, my master's degree, my PhD. Now I'm a researcher at the university, and I only see this stuff and oh my God, what's going on? Just it's very silly environment for me. And I remember that when I was a kid, I kind of,
Sorry,
had
what did you say?
a
Very environment of what?
silly, silly, silly,
C? What is C?
silly,
Ah,
silly.
silly, silly. Ah, all right.
Yeah, silly environment. In terms of ego, in terms of, and I remember when I was young, was a dream. But now, from inside, it's kind of, oh my God, this is just, you know, silly, silly stuff. So that's the reason I asked about the changing purpose. Now, Yasmin, for you, the question number two, do you think someone can live a fulfilling life without a purpose? What do you think? It's a
I don't know because
philosophical
sometimes,
question.
yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes it's really hard to get up in I don't know, a cold day when we are sick to go and do our best. So I think in these days, the only thing that can move ourselves is our purpose, our things that we want to achieve. So I think maybe can be possible, but really, really hard. Because I think purpose is that thing that get us in movement, you know. So yeah, I think could be possible, but could be really hard to do that. And I don't know. I think people have purpose even they are really small. Like for example, just get up to earn money and go to parties is okay, you
Good
know.
point.
It's one kind of purpose. So yeah, I
Feed their
think it's
kids, right?
yeah, I think it is hard to live without any kind of purpose. I don't know if it's possible, but could be hard.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And how about you, Gabriel? Do you think that people can live a fulfilling life without a purpose?
Yes, it's possible, but not for long time. For example, um, s- some people put their faith in relationships, and then relationships
Mm,
end, and now your purpose need to maybe change. I don't know. Some people put their faith in hobbies or become a athlete. And then you are with 40 years old, you need to retire from your sport and you need to find another purpose.
okay.
But in these transitions, for example, you are not with a purpose in your life. You are just maybe trying to simplify your life or just trying to find new things that you like. So if you ask, it's possible. Yes, it's possible, but it's not ideal. You can do it for some time, and but if you do it for a long time, probably you're gonna be sad about it, and you're going to start to question your life, as we usually do.
Yeah, I wanna back, in this answer, this question actually. But now I will address the question number five to Giselle. Giselle, what do you think, your opinion, what role does culture or society play in shaping our sense of purpose? In your opinion, for example, your purpose was transferred by your family, the society, or the place you live, Piauí, for example, your state, I mean.
Oh, I think that purpose is one personal, how can I say, choosing? Is a specific by person, but I think that uh, the culture and the place where the person grew up, live, influence in your purpose. Yeah. I I totally agree with this.
Yeah, you know, you said a point that, you know, I'm living nowadays in Rio de Janeiro. We have a lot of fear here, a lot of fear. So a lot of actor and actress as well. So imagine, I never knew, you know, in Goiás, an actor is an actor. And now, you know, day by day, you know, knowing some people that is actor, an actress. So the people here, since they were young or they are young, they can dream about being, you know, in a theater, cinema, and soap opera and so on. The same is kind of pagode or samba, you know, the people once you play, they know how to play, how to sing as well. I'm from Goiás, so the sertanejo is the natural, the pattern, you know, the standard. Yeah, exactly. Sofrência is the standard. So I think yeah, I agree, Giselle. Culture, you know, can influence us on that. But yeah, let me. And how about you, Yasmin? What do you think about this culture influence or your family influenced your purpose, or are you from São Paulo, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the society by itself already changes a lot of people purpose because there are some objects that are uh, like uh, like reasons to be successful. For example, to have a good house, a good car, a good job. So is a big pressure for by the society to people achieve that. And I also think family could have some kind of shape of the sense of purpose because each family has values. So the things they get, they think they are important or is synonymous of success, for example. So yeah, I think this changed a lot because we live in society, and a lot of times we want to make the others feel good, seeing us to be a successful or something like that. Want to make the others feel. I forgot the word for that, but um, it's like orgulhosos. Let me search
Proud?
here. Yeah, proud is that. Thank you.
Okay.
We always want to make the people that we
I agree.
take care be proud of us. So I think a lot of time these generate a shape of sense of purpose.
Wow, you know, you answered a very big hole in terms of, you know, answer here. Because see, I was I was watching live here on YouTube and some people talking about dreams. And a girl told something like, "My dream is travel to United States." A dream. And the other girl, you know, answered something like, "Man, a dream, travel to United States, a dream, big dream in life, travel to United States." Because we are low income country, you know, poor country. So in a poor country, the big dream is kind of very silly stuff like travel to, you know, England, you know. And the people there, they want more. They want, oh, I know, I want to build a company. I want to win this game or something like that. And we are, you know, trying to dreaming in terms of, oh, you know, I don't know something or in a show, you know, go to a show or see some artists and so on. So this is silly, but it's the reality. The purpose sometimes, the people, living their lives only for doing this, to achieve that kind of thing. Guys, feel free if you want to add something, okay? So it's not supposed to I talk too much, but you can add some points. Let me see here a question. Mm. Ah, I will address this question to Giselle. Giselle, what do you do to maintain your purpose? Like for example, we need to wake up and think, oh, I need to do this, I need to achieve this and that step by step. And what do you do to maintain this kind of resistance? I mean,
Oh, it's a great question that is so difficult to answer because I try to create let's say real purpose
okay,
according with my life, with my family, and I try to wake up and maintain my focus on
good.
and in this purpose. Sometimes I slice this purpose in some goals and that I try to get by week, by day. Sometimes it's difficult to maintain a purpose, to work in this purpose. In these days, I try to relax, to uh, how can I say, esperar passar uns dias and
Okay.
return to my big purpose.
And for you, it is hard or not? It's easy, dude.
No, it, it's hard and it's easy. In the most of the time, it's easy. My sometimes some days or some weeks is very hard to maintain a purpose. Is sometimes it's very hard to work to work for
Exactly.
a life. Yeah, but
Okay.
I believe that these hard days is will pass and I can focus on the purpose.
Nice. Let me see. Gabriel, how about you? What do you do to maintain your focus on your purpose?
I think one thing that I'm doing right now, for example, I want return to the gym. So I want to gain weight. So my objective is not a purpose of life, but it's a
Mhm.
objective is to in the end of the year be 80 kilograms. I am right
Okay.
now 74.
You
So I
say
need
making muscle, right?
making muscles,
Muscle.
yes.
Okay.
So to keep me motivated until the end of the year, I create a small objectives, milestones. So what I want to do is to gain 1 kilo per month. So this is something, a small objective, something that is near our our objective. Something is not
Mhm.
far away from what I want. So it's something that is more close to what I need. This is help me to keep me focused
Very
and
good.
keep my
Okay.
purpose.
Yeah, you said about goals, and actually, this conversation not about purpose is much bigger, and then
Yeah, it's
we
much
are
more
talking about,
deeper.
yeah, it's deeper as well. So I think we are discussing about goals and something milestones and projects, something like that. Because even, for example, purpose, I think Yasmin said about something buy a house or something like that in a job, promote and so on. Sometimes, for example, I had you know. when I was a kid, in the past, actually, I wanted to make some money to buy a car. Now I have the money to buy a car I want, and you know, but I don't want a car anymore. I just want to stay at my home, just I want to stay at my home reading books. That's the point. I think because I think this is the consequences of the poorness, right? The poorness. Like if you are very poor, you started to, how can I say, internalizing other dreams, like having a car and a house. But it's something that you never paid enough attention. So when you reach the point, just that. Oh my God, what the next point, right? Like it's nothing. So for me, it's been very funny, you know. And nowadays, something that I wanna is to write a book for real. I'm not kidding. Yasmin, how about you? Um, do you have a mentor or people or book that guide you on your dreams or your goal or purpose?
Yeah, it's hard because I try to not follow others' path in the life because I don't know. I think if I have one of them, like a mentor, a book, or others' experience, I will focus more and try to compare myself with them and try to follow them's path. So I think this will be harder for me. So could be a good way to make me inspired to do things like see how the others reach the things and the others' objectives, but I don't try to keep that as a way to improve myself in my purpose because I think once I do that, I will not focus just in my mind on purpose, but I will use the other purpose as mine too.
Hey, but how do you manage your things? Like, I don't know if I'm doing a good stuff, or how do you choose the thing? Like, I need to decide something, and between the stuffs, what do you do?
Sorry, I couldn't understand so well.
Yeah, for example, you need to take a decision. How do
Okay.
you take this decision, like out of the blue? You need to decide something and you don't know. And how do you do?
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Usually I try to keep some counsel of people that I like it. For example, for my family, my friends, or someone next to me that I trust. So I explain the situation. I try to keep their experience and the lessons. Or if it's something more specific, I try to search on good good places for me. For example, a writer that I like it, or someone
Okay.
that passed through a similar situation and has a similar mindset of mine. So I usually do that, but I mainly take the experience for people next to me.
Nice, very good. I'm laughing here that I was thinking about the ChatGPT. How can I how can I solve this? How can I solve my
Um,
life, Chat?
There are a lot of people that get on fight
Exactly.
with the others and just prompt on ChatGPT, how can I be friend again of this person?
Exactly.
Oh
You know, this is
gosh,
terrible, terrible.
very
But yeah.
crazy.
Um, Giselle, how about you? Do you have a mentor, a book, or someone that can help you take decisions and kind of help you on your purpose to decide stuffs?
No, no, and yes, I when I will take decision, a big decision that's impacting my life and my family. I talk to my family, my wife, um,
Hmm.
my parents, and sometimes when is a relation is about work, I talk with some friend that it's the same area,
Mhm.
yeah, and
It's more
about
professional decision.
yeah, in
Okay.
professional decision, I talk with some friend, but I don't have a mentor or a book that I guide me. Yeah, I have persons that I how can I say that I admire.
Okay.
Yeah, and about your comportments, about your uh, skills relational to professional skills. And some people I try to, can I say, to cop these
Mhm.
these parts.
Okay. Good. Yeah, you asked that question, actually, because I think abroad they have a lot of kind of this mentor, professional mentor, personal mentor, some people that more old that can, oh, maybe you can do this or do that and so on. Here in Brazil, it's kind of very rare that people are, I think in a big
But
company, we have some big
yeah, but
company here in here. Yeah. Go ahead.
in computer science, it's common to
E-commerce, okay.
see mentor coaches. Yeah.
Coaches, okay. I have my coach that is Pablo Marçal, and because I'm from Goiás and Pablo Marçal as well. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. How about you, Gabriel? Do you have a mentor or book or someone that can help you take some decisions
No, I agree with the
from?
Yasmin and Gesiel. It's close friends, father and mother, God, and ChatGPT nowadays. Actually, I'm thinking that ChatGPT is our new therapist. It's our new everything.
Exactly. It's growing a lot, actually. It's a, yeah.
Yeah, it's, I don't know yet if this is going to be a problem for us in the future, but we have to live with it. But a little bit scared of what artificial intelligence
Yeah,
is
actually, it's
going
a
to be
very
for
deep.
us.
Yeah. Good, but I was thinking about an AI trend based on psychotherapy or something like that because we don't have this kind of thing. I think I never see some
I think
I AI focused on this. For example, nowadays I'm using an AI focused on the scientific writing. So they can train a lot, was trained a lot to help the scientists to write articles and so on. But I never heard something
uh,
about the
probably with we don't have right now, we are going to have. It's just a matter of time. But
yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. I was saying that for example, for a therapist, it's I think it's much more. uh, you don't have to expose yourself going to tell your secrets to another person that you don't know. And with ChatGPT, you can do this at your home, in your comfort, anytime you want. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's something that's
This is
scary.
other conversation
Oh, no, no, no.
about that.
Okay, sorry. I'm
Yeah,
changing the
but it's a
subject.
very actually it's a good topic. I think I will create this topic. I think will be nice. I have reading a lot about AI, being used in all those stuff. And we have, two sides because, for example, for more or less the psychiatry, they can conduct the patients on they do not answer stuff. It's not to answer. It's not supposed to answer actually. It's just supposed to conduct yourself on your self-reflection. So it's different
Yeah,
approach.
for example, I use ChatGPT every day for coding, for example. What
Mhm.
I'm noticing right now is that sometime I got lazy. I don't want to think too much, and then I just
But
put,
it's gonna happen. Yeah.
yeah, I put the code block on ChatGPT and say fix it, and he gives me a fix. Then I interpretate that fix, and then I use or not. But it's changing the way we are programming. It's changing a lot of things. This is in my area, but this is changing
Okay.
in every area. No? I'm not going to talk anymore about AI.
Yeah, no, but I think I will create something about this topic because, for example, we can discuss, for example, the cognition. You know, you have the pro that you can use the AI to solve some problem, but your cognition will be affected because you have the possibility to have critical thinking, develop your critical thinking on those stuff. So, for example, in my field, it's a problem. I make money being a critical thinking, like that, because I need to compare data and compare in a level that uh I don't know. So far, AI cannot do yet, like because it's some insights. But other conversation will be not about purpose anymore because we have only 10 minutes. But I want to ask Giselle. Giselle, do you have some goal or something that you want to do until the finish of this year, the end of this year? A goal, not a purpose,
Yes,
something
yes,
that,
yes,
and what?
yes. Uh, I want to pay some dívidas, como é que fala
Okay.
em inglês? I
The
Wow.
want
depths.
Good.
to
That's a
pay
good.
debts. Yeah.
Okay.
A debt. Yeah. Um, and I want to travel in the finish of the year.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, this is good. Thanks for sharing. Yasmin, how about you? Do you have something that you wanna do until the end of this year that you are planning or you started?
Yeah, one goal for until the end of this year is take care more about my healthy, mainly my physical health because I have some problem to control my food, so I cannot eat so much sugar, but there are some days that I just give the things up and just eat a lot of sugar things. So yeah. I had to make more physical exercises too. So I think the goal for this year will be take care more of me and take care more of my physical health.
Okay. Gabriel, how about you?
Uh,
You said about make muscle, building muscle, right? But other
yes.
stuff.
Other stuff.
Yeah.
Now I need to think about it. Maybe I start to play tennis, so I want to uh, join some competitions. in the
Oh,
end
wow.
of the year. Maybe I will be prepared
Man,
until
this
there.
is, yeah, this is interesting. We have lived in this kind of competition time. Like the people, they don't want to only run. You need to run and posting on Strava. Play tennis and play a game, right? So this is interesting because it's a movement, a global movement, not only in Brazil but in the world.
Yeah, it's not something that it's obligations. It's just for enjoy. I enjoy the competition. So uh,
Okay.
it's not that I'm going to earn money or be better than anyone. It's just because when you are in a competition, you try to put the most of it. You try to do your 110%. That's
Okay.
the objective.
Okay. Good. It's a goal. You establish a goal. Like
Yeah.
the goal is playing that game. So yeah, this is really, really interesting. Guys, we have more time, and I will asking very specific or general question about, English. Are you, Gabriel, are you good? Are you good with your English? Like, are you learning a lot? Are you enjoying the platform? How it's been?
Actually, I was
Do you think you're improving?
uh, my English was a little bit rusty because I went to work in Belgium 7 or 8 years ago. So I stayed there for 1 year. So I have the chance to practice my English. My English wasn't fluent, but was advanced. I could talk with the manager and directors,
Good.
and but if you don't use, you start to lose it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I met Philip in a farewell party in the last month,
Oh, wow.
and he invited me to join here and start talking. So that's what I'm doing here. My spoken English is it's
Okay.
just okay, but I need to improve if I want to get an international job, and this is what I'm trying to do here.
Okay. Very nice. And Yasmin, how about you? Mhm. Yasmin needs to leave. Bye bye, Yasmin. Thanks a lot. Giselle, how about you? How long have you been studying English? Are you good? Enjoying your English? Improving?
Oh, I have been studying English for a long time, but
Mhm.
I have difficulty to maintain focus in studying English. Yeah. Sometimes I study and I stop, I start, I stop. Yeah. But now I hope that I can focus and that I improve my English. I am liking the talk and talk. I start in
Mhm.
the first week of July, and
Good.
I'm very like this.
Perfect. Yeah, I like to ask that because, to measure what the people are feeling about the talk and talk. I started talking English here, in 2020. So I started because at that time I wanted to write my scientific article in English. I was doing my PhD. And I enjoyed it so much that I'm still here, improving and having this conversation, very good conversation. It's a environment that I like because I can talk crazy topics. So it's kind of having a nice conversation about random topics. So that's good, guys. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for joining this conversation. I hope you have a very good week. Hope to see you in the next week as well. So, bye bye. Bye bye for you. Bye bye, Gabriel. Bye bye, Giselle.
Bye
Yeah, thank
bye.
you. Bye bye.
Thank you a
See
lot.
you.
Yeah.